Hello, welcome to our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. When you're done with this video, if you don't run to buy gold from Noble Gold, 877-646-5347, you haven't listened. The medical community has a way of stripping you of everything you own. So as you get older, you get sick, they sue you. They strip you. So you buy gold and silver because they can't strip you of that. Anyway, cobalt is highly radioactive. Cobalt is a mineral we mine to make uranium, BOMBS, and cobalt, BOMBS. But cobalt is used in many other things. It's used in the printing of paper bags. Cobalt is used for, it's used in the printing of paper bags. That's why printers tend to get throat cancer. It's used in blue dye, deep blue dye for pottery. Yeah. And it's a magnetic printing material. And what has magnetic print on it? The dollar bill. The dollar bill. So all the cashiers using dollar bills are getting cobalt exposed. Now we know that autistic kids have uranium levels in there, and I don't know where the uranium level comes from, but I don't know where Jane. I don't know where the uranium comes from, but they have uranium in their hair, which means they were given uranium, because you're not born with uranium in your hair. Anyway, so the magnetic cobalt is used to print money. Unbelievable. So all the cashiers out there handling money are going, because they have to breathe. And all that dust from the money gets into their nostrils. Now, according to the National Institutes of Health, now, the Treasury Department says there's no cobalt used in the printing of the money. The only way you get magnetic ink is through the use of cobalt. So the Treasury Department lies. What else? No. So anyway, according to the National Institutes of Health, blood, urinary, throat, lung, and liver cancer is very, very high in bookbinders, printers, photo engravers, typesetters, and those who use 3D machines. Now, the reason the bookbinders and 3D machines get high cancer is because of the glues that are used in those. So Boeing has been using 3D printers now forever. For example, they're building a 747 somewhere in boogity land. Maybe they're building a wing in China, who knows? But they need a bolt of a particular size. So the engineer designs the bolt. The bolt is designed by the engineer, hardness, how hot it can get, and then it's sent 3D to China, and then China gets the 3D bolt printed, and then it can make that bolt for the plane that meets the requirements for the stress. Otherwise, when metal vibrates, it turns into mush and wings fall off. That's what's happening to Air Force One. It's fossilizing. The wings are fossilizing right at the joints. That's why they're going to have to put additional internal struts. On Air Force One, they did it on the belly. They're going to have to do it on the tail wing, and especially where that tail wing attaches to the fuselage, because it's crystallizing. Crystal metal has no structural integrity, so they have to add additional structural integrity. That's why the president has a jet from Qatar. Boeing will never get the Air Force. New Air Force One was ordered when Trump took office, way back a long time ago in 2017, and it's 8 years, Jane. They won't be done with Air Force One for another 2 years. 10 years to build a 747. They can't find anybody to work. So anyway, the cobalt. This is why we talk about get the T's, see vegetables. This is why we talk about Immucyst. This is why we talk about C60 Evo. This is why we talk about all the things we talk about. The spirulina that get the T cells. This is why we talk about the resveratrol to help reverse aging. Because you need to be detoxed. Seaweed is a good detoxer.
What about spirulina?
It's the best. Chlorella, the best. And Get the Tea has the best chlorella to be sold I've ever found. So if you're working in an industry where you handle magnetic stuff or you get exposed to glue, please continue to listen to the show. God bless. Thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow.